Hello. In 2019, I think it was 2018, 2019, I wanted a couch, not just any couch. I researched couches the same way some people research who their surgeon's going to be. I read reviews written by all kinds of people about cushion firmness. I visited couches in the stores, made meaningful eye contact with my couches. When I finally picked out a couch and it arrived at my house, I was so happy. I took pictures of it like it was a newborn baby, and I haven't thought about that couch that way since. I sit on it every single day, and I don't really look at it the same way I used to. It's become this invisible furniture that occasionally holds my snacks, my books, my blanket. And I know I'm not alone in this. So check something in your own life. Think of something that you wanted really badly. The phone you saved up for, the job you interviewed for 3 rounds. Do you remember how much you wanted it? And can you feel how completely ordinary it is to you now? And that gap has a name. I'm going to take it to psychology and neuroscience probably. So psychologists call it hedonic adaptation. And once you see how that works, there's this enormous amount of confusing stuff about your own happiness that suddenly starts to make sense, including why the raise didn't fix your life and why you can be surrounded by things that once felt like, my dream has come true, and now they feel very ordinary. They kind of fall flat. This is not a video about being ungrateful. I want to be clear. Your brain is running this feature, and I want to introduce you to it. So by the end of this video, you're going to have one research-backed way to switch it off for a minute, and it takes no equipment and it doesn't cost you anything. The whole mechanism fits in 3 words. New becomes normal. Whatever you get, however wonderful, your brain will process it and quietly refile it as the baseline. It did it with my couch. It does it with relationships. It'll do it with the next thing too. And it does it without asking your permission or sending you any kind of signal that it's about to happen. You get no notification. There was this famous study in 1978, I believe, that people in positive psychology still talk about constantly. Philip Brickman and his colleagues, they interviewed 2 groups you would expect to sit on opposite ends of the happiness universe. Recent lottery winners and people who had recently been paralyzed in accidents, right? Seem pretty far apart. The results were not what anybody expected, though. The lottery winners were not dramatically happier than regular people, and they had started enjoying everyday pleasures less. Things like breakfast and good conversations. Winning the lottery had made ordinary life taste bland, even blander. Meanwhile, the accident survivors, over time, they were adapting too, drifting back up toward their baseline in ways that nobody could have predicted. And so the decades of research since then, they keep confirming it, that humans adapt to almost everything in both directions, and faster than we think we will, actually. We think the promotion will feel like champagne forever, and it feels like champagne for about 2 weeks, and then it feels like back to my regular job. Now, why would your brain do this to you? Seems kind of rude. It's actually one of the most protective things your nervous system does. Your brain's main job is to notice change, because change is where threats and the opportunities live. Anything that stays constant gets moved into the background. And this is why you don't feel your socks right now. Well, some people do. Some people don't. You are welcome for feeling your socks right now, by the way. That sensation has always been there. Your brain just decided it's not new news. It doesn't need your attention. Your happiness runs on the same wiring. A good thing arrives. It is new news, and you feel it very strongly. And then it stops being new news. The strong feeling came from the change, and the change is the part that ends. You're not in constant change putting on a new pair of socks. So you reach for the next thing, and that becomes normal too. And somewhere in there, this quiet suspicion starts growing that maybe something is wrong with you because you have more than you have ever had, and you feel roughly the same as you always did. You're a human being with standard human wiring, standing on what researchers call the hedonic treadmill, walking briskly and wondering why the scenery never changes. So here's the good news. Adaptation has a weakness, and it's a big one. It cannot survive subtraction. There's this lovely line of research on what's called mental subtraction, and instead of counting what's good in your life, you imagine the version of your life where a good thing never happened. You never met that friend because you skipped the party where you met them. You never lived in a certain town. You never heard that song that became your favorite. My couch never showed up. I'm still sitting on the old one. In the studies, people who spent a few minutes carefully imagining a good thing imagining it away, ended up happier than people who simply thought about the good thing directly. And this works because gratitude lists tell your brain what it already knows, and it responds the way you respond to old news. You already know you have a new couch. You already know you have a new phone. But subtraction shows your brain a loss, and losses are always new news. You are tricking the change detector into noticing something that hasn't changed. So here's your practice, and it fits inside 1 quiet minute tonight. Pick one thing that has gone invisible to you, that's become old news. The morning coffee, the new couch, the friend that always texts you back, your legs that carry you around. Now build the other timeline, the one where it never existed, it never arrived, and stay there long enough to feel the difference. And then come back. That little ache on re-entry is the feeling of something being new again. New becomes normal, and that part you don't get a vote on. That's your system. Whether normal ever gets looked at again, though, that part is entirely up to you. So I'm just going to leave you with that. Be kind to yourself in the process. Check it out, practice it, see how it lands for you. I find that it brings my old news back into a little taste of new news, and I appreciate my couch a little more when I imagine that I never had it. So, I will see you next time. I love you. Take care of yourself, and I'm sending you peace and light.